Hey everyone, I'm Erik Meyer, lead broker with the Opal Archer Real Estate Group. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to my 2021 office, or as many of you may recognize it, my 2019 living room. As we're getting here going in spring, there's a lot going on that I want to catch you guys up on. Today we're going to talk about the Portland metro market specifically. We'll also mention, kind of the Vancouver markets. If there's any specific area that you guys are interested in either buying or selling, please give me a call and we can talk about those specific areas. Real estate is such a micro-transactional process that although this is going to give us a great overview for what's going on in the whole city and with what's going on with interest rates and inventory, if you want to get down to a specific neighborhood or your home, if you're thinking about selling, please give me a call. We'll come out specifically, talk to you exactly what's going on in your area, and we can really dial these in a little bit more specifically. One of the things that we're going to talk about today, or the main thing, is the market action report. This is a document that's put out by RMLS once a month that gives the last month's statistics, and you can see those month by month, and then it also breaks it down on kind of annual averages. So there's a lot of information in here. One of the things that really jumped off the page to me, though, was just comparing 2021 to 2020 through February. The average sales price has increased 14.8%, so 15%. The average sales price went from $460,000 to $528,000. So the average sales price increased by $68,000 on average. Now that's pretty incredible. And the reason that it's that way is because supply and demand right now. We have incredibly low inventory, the lowest I've seen since I've been in real estate for the last 10 years. Including Vancouver, which I believe I was just told has the lowest inventory they've had on record since they've been keeping track. In order to do this, I'm going to share my screen so we can all kind of follow along together. And down in the notes below, I also have a number. I have both the Vancouver as well as the Portland metro markets for you. So right here, you can kind of just tell inventory and total time on market. They do it by months or by days. So you can tell the total average time on market was 42 days. Now, from a real estate scenario, that's nothing. That's multiple offers in the first weekend, getting an offer accepted, getting it inspected, appraised, and everything, and closed within 42 days. Now, the numbers I was just reading to you a little bit ago about average sales price and comparing sales prices. So comparing 2021 through 2020, February, the average sales price has increased 15% to $460,000 to $528,000. In the same comparison, right here, the median sales price increased 15% from $407,000 to $470,000. Now, those are directly correlated to two things: inventory and interest rates. Now, interest rates are well below 3 right now. I personally refinanced my house recently just because interest rates are so low. Well, I'm not the only one. There are buyers all over the market right now that are trying to take advantage of those historically low interest rates. And so if you kind of look over here onto the right side, you can see 2019, 2020, and 2021, and kind of where we were at historically. When you want to look at these, we have a month of inventory. Last year, we had about almost 2 months of inventory and close to 3 months the prior year. And that's pretty common for this type of the year. Now, what this is really doing is raising housing prices significantly. If you're thinking about someone that's selling and you're asking yourself, is this a good time to sell? In my opinion, yes, this is a very good time to sell. We don't know how long the inventory is going to stay this low, is a major factor in that. One of the things I want to just scroll down for you guys, and you can check these out individually. When you look at new listings for February, they're actually down 10%. The average sales price for the month for February, this is $542,000 was the average sales price for February. If you look at 2021, the average sales price was about $460,000, a little bit under. So what are we looking at here? When we do that math, that's a $84,000 difference in the average sales price between 2021 and 2020. We also look over here, total time on market. That's a 42-day average that we're on. Well, last year for February, we're at 68 days. So not quite half the time, but you're seeing how quickly houses that were sitting on the market, because there's just no inventory and multiple buyers competing for it, these things are just flying off the shelves. And I'm seeing this in higher end houses, middle range, as well as, anything under 400,000 is moving right now. We have breakdowns, each area, North Portland, Northeast, South. We can go through each one of these if you'd like, on a person by person basis. If you guys have any questions, we can talk about these. Or if you just want to take a look at it, you get a little bit general, or a better general idea of what's going on in your neck of the woods. Active residential listings. There's a few pages down if you guys want to take a look. So you can tell right here for January and February where we're at for 2019, 20, and 21. Our inventory right here, we're looking at what, 1,922, about the same for February, just up a little bit. Well, historically, we've been up here at 4,218, 4,800. So, we're at less than half the inventory that we historically are at. And generally, as we start getting up here through March and April, those are increasing. Now, right here where it started, right here where it starts going down, in April, that's where we had COVID last year. And so we saw that weird downward trend that we're not used to. This year, we're hoping that we start to see that line increase more historically on trends that we've seen in the past. And I think that we're gonna get there, maybe not to the same levels, but I think we're at least gonna have that upward trend where in June, July, we're gonna see a lot more houses on the market. Because right now, it's hard to believe that this is sustainable with how many buyers are interested. But anytime those new houses come on the market, they're just being gobbled up by all the new buyers right now. So take a look at this. I think from where I'm sitting, there's a lot of opportunity in the market right now. If you're a home seller, I would advise, talk to us. We'll walk through what your home is worth, exactly how we're going to position it. Everyone, once again, I'm Erik Meyer, lead broker at the Opal Archer Real Estate Group. Thank you for just taking the time to watch this video, talk about the market a little bit. If you have any specific questions on your area or on your home, I'd love to speak with you a little bit more about those things. This gives you a good general overview, basically seeing that housing prices have gone up about 15%, this February compared to February of last year. I don't expect that necessarily to maintain for the rest of the year, but I think it gives you a really good just ballpark where things are at right now. So I understand that selling your house is an incredibly important decision that we all make. You're sitting here looking at my house. It was a very important decision for me. And if you are thinking about buying or selling, I'd love to talk to you a little bit about, those decisions. We'll come on by, we'll do a tour of your house, walk through, talk about exactly what's going on in the market. We'll get more specific to your area and then talk to you really about how we're going to position and sell it. So it's a great time just because inventory is so low that we're seeing so many competing offers on the first weekend right now. This is definitely a time that I've told, some of my family members, some of my friends, hey, if you're thinking about selling, this is definitely a time to consider it. So please feel free to reach out with any real estate related questions. I'd love to help you guys out. Have a great day. Try and take advantage of some of the spring weather we're starting to see. Talk to you soon.